How Nutella is made, from tree to jar. To make the creamy chocolate hazelnut spread loved around the world, it takes far more than just a simple recipe. Every single year, Nutella production uses hundreds of thousands of tons of hazelnuts, cocoa beans, milk powder, and sugar. What began in the 1940s as a creative solution to cocoa shortages during wartime has grown into one of the most recognizable food brands on Earth. Today, more than 360,000 tons of Nutella are sold annually, a true testament to its global popularity and unmistakable flavor. Its smooth texture, rich aroma, and perfectly balanced sweetness make Nutella a favorite in homes everywhere, from breakfast tables to bakeries and dessert kitchens. But behind every jar is an incredible journey that spans continents, climates, and countless skilled hands. So let's take a closer look at how Nutella is made. Step by step, from the very first harvest to the moment the lid is sealed. Where chocolate begins, the cocoa fields. Our journey starts in West Africa, one of the most important cocoa-producing regions in the world. Here, under the intense tropical sun, rows of cocoa trees grow in carefully managed plantations. These trees require constant attention, regular pruning, shade control, and protection from pests to ensure they produce healthy pods. Each cocoa pod grows directly from the trunk or main branches of the tree. When harvest season arrives, experienced farmers walk through the fields, selecting only the ripest pods by hand. With a sharp blade, they gently cut each pod from the tree, making sure not to damage the branch so future pods can grow. The harvested pods are gathered into large baskets and carried to a central processing area. There, workers split them open, revealing the soft, white pulp inside that holds the cocoa beans. These beans are carefully removed and spread out on wide drying trays. For nearly 10 days, the beans sit under the warm sun. Slowly, moisture evaporates, and the beans begin to darken and harden. During this time, natural fermentation takes place, developing the deep chocolate flavor that will later define Nutella's taste. Once dried, the beans are packed into large sacks and transported to processing facilities. This is where cocoa truly begins its transformation, from bean to chocolate essence. At the factory, the cocoa beans go through a thorough cleaning process. Vibrating machines shake off dust and debris, while air jets remove lightweight shells. The clean beans then move into roasting drums. As the beans tumble inside the roasters, heat unlocks the complex aromas hidden within them. The rich scent of chocolate fills the air as the shells crack open. After roasting, the beans are passed through winnowing machines that separate the shells from the nibs. Only the nibs continue forward. These tiny fragments are ground into a thick, glossy paste known as cocoa mass. This paste is then pressed to separate cocoa butter from cocoa solids. The solids are dried and milled into fine cocoa powder, the key ingredient that gives Nutella its deep chocolate flavor. The smooth power of palm oil. Palm oil plays an important role in Nutella's famous texture. It gives the spread its smooth consistency and keeps it perfectly creamy at room temperature. Unlike many other oils, palm oil has almost no flavor of its own. This allows the rich notes of cocoa and hazelnut to shine without interference. It also has excellent heat stability, meaning it won't break down during production or storage. Before it ever reaches a Nutella factory, palm oil goes through multiple refining stages. Each batch is filtered and purified to remove any impurities, ensuring only the highest quality oil is used. The heart of Nutella, hazelnuts from Turkey. Now we travel to the rolling hills along Turkey's Black Sea coast, where some of the world's finest hazelnuts are grown. The climate here, cool sea air combined with warm sunshine, creates perfect conditions for hazelnut trees to thrive. When hazelnuts ripen, they naturally fall from the branches onto the ground below. Special harvesting machines move through the orchards using rotating brushes to gather the nuts and gentle vacuum systems to lift them without damage. Once collected, the hazelnuts are spread out to dry in the sun. This removes surface moisture and prevents mold from forming. After drying, the nuts are sorted by size, weight, and color. Only the roundest, healthiest nuts move forward. Before shipment, quality inspectors examine samples by hand. They crack open selected hazelnuts to check their interior color and freshness. Only when the nuts meet strict standards are they approved for Nutella production. Inside the hazelnut processing line. At the factory, hazelnuts pass through shelling machines that remove the hard outer shell without damaging the delicate kernel inside. The naked nuts then move onto roasting conveyors. Inside large ovens set to precise temperatures, the hazelnuts roast slowly and evenly. As they warm, their natural oils rise to the surface, releasing a rich, nutty aroma that fills the facility. This roasting process gives Nutella its signature depth of flavor. Once roasted, the hazelnuts are cooled and ground into a smooth paste. This paste will later become the backbone of Nutella's creamy texture. Fun fact, Nutella uses nearly 1/4 of the world's hazelnut supply every year. Each jar contains the flavor of roughly 50 carefully selected hazelnuts. Milk from Happy Cow's milk powder adds smoothness and balance to Nutella's bold cocoa and nut flavors. Fresh milk arrives at the processing facility where it is carefully tested for quality. The milk is then separated, removing most of the fat, and gently dried to create skimmed milk powder. This powder blends easily with other ingredients and helps maintain Nutella's signature consistency. Every batch of milk powder undergoes strict inspections for sweetness, protein content, and purity before being approved. The grand mixing stage. Now comes the heart of Nutella production, the blending of all its main components. In massive stainless steel tanks, hazelnut paste is combined with cocoa powder. Slowly, palm oil flows in, followed by sugar and milk powder. The ingredients swirl together like a carefully conducted orchestra, each element playing its part. Vanilla extract is added last, bringing a gentle aroma that enhances the chocolate flavor without overpowering it. Inside the tanks, powerful mixers keep everything moving, ensuring the blend becomes perfectly smooth and uniform. Refining for that silky finish. Even after mixing, Nutella isn't finished yet. The mixture is passed through special refining machines that grind it even finer. This removes any remaining graininess and gives Nutella its iconic melt-in-your-mouth texture. Quality control teams step in again at this stage. They test samples for flavor balance, color consistency, and spreadability. Only when every standard is met does the batch move forward. The finished Nutella flows through stainless steel pipes to automated filling lines. Glass jars move along conveyor belts while machines pour the exact amount into each one. Immediately after filling, lids are sealed tightly to preserve freshness. The jars are then labeled, packed into boxes, and prepared for shipment. Within days, these jars will travel to grocery stores across the globe, ready to become part of breakfasts, desserts, and late-night snacks. A global flavor, one perfect recipe. What makes Nutella so special isn't just its ingredients, it's the precision behind every step. From cocoa farmers in Africa to hazelnut growers in Turkey, from quality inspectors to food scientists, every person plays a role in creating that familiar taste. Each spoonful is the result of careful harvesting, exact temperatures, refined textures, and perfectly balanced flavors. Closing, from sun-soaked cocoa fields to golden hazelnut orchards, from roaring roasting ovens to the gentle hum of filling machines. Nutella's journey is one of craftsmanship, patience, and global teamwork. So the next time you open a jar and dip in your spoon, remember, you're tasting a story that spans continents and generations. If you enjoyed learning how Nutella is made, Be sure to like this video, share it with fellow food lovers, and subscribe for more behind-the-scenes journeys into the foods you love most. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.